There we go. Okay. Just getting everything all up and running. Okay, and that should be that. Okay, well, greetings and welcome, fellow citizens. Today is day 5, I believe, of the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo 2952. And today, as you can see, we are looking at the manufacturer, Aero, where did that come from? Anvil Aerospace, there we go, which is another military manufacturer. These do some exploration ships. You can see that carrot that just popped up was an exploration ship, but a lot of these are vehicles. So a lot of these are vehicles that are basically very military in design. So you've got the Arrow, which is a light fighter there. The Centurion, which is a point defense. You've got the new medical Pisces, and you've got the Carrack, which is basically an exploration craft. But yeah, Anvil Aerospace is another of the leading manufacturers of military technology, alongside with Aegis Dynamics from previously. Now we're going to have a little look through all the ships of the events. Currently standing here at the event, just waiting to go in. Just while I was waiting for that to load up, we're just going to have a little look through what we've got here at the moment. Now, first up, we see this new red Pisces. Now, the Pisces is pretty much one of the best starter ships in game at the moment, or one of the low-level ships. It has everything. It's got like a plate. It's got a couple of jump seats in there, so that you can carry passengers. It's got some cargo units. It can be instantly claimed at an APOS terminal, and it can get you pretty much around the verse quite quickly. Now, this C8R Pisces is the next upgrade. It is the recovery version. C8R, meaning recovery, is the medical supply. The medical Pisces, which has a nice medical bed in it, a medibed. There was a little bit of talk going around here, because originally they said that if you had a Pisces in your hangar, a bought Pisces in your hangar, when it came to the IAE, you will get a nice new paint job for the Pisces. And then we start seeing images of this coming out, this Pisces. Well, maybe not this particular image, but images much like that. And so we kind of thought that was just supposed to be like the new paint job, but no, it's an entirely new ship with pretty much the same model, but with a medical bay inside, and it's pretty decent. As we said, we'll go through and have a little look at it. Now, it looks like we've got about 18 different vehicles to get through today. As we start off with the Arrow, and the Arrow is a light combat fighter. It does have quite a few number of low size guns that are like size 1, size 2s, I do believe, but it is very maneuverable. This is a really damn fine ship, and definitely one to use for PvP. This is more of a PvP rather than a PvE ship, and the base stock weapons that comes with this isn't really good, because they always come with base stock of ballistics. Now, ballistics are very limited in ammunition, and as such, all of the weapons on here basically run out very quickly. So if you've got a small amount, if you're small sized, like size 1, size 2, size 3, or even size 4, try to avoid ballistics because they don't really have much ammo and will run out very quickly. So you want to swap out these ballistics. If you ever get this ship, you want to swap out the ballistics for maybe like a repeater or a cannon, a laser cannon. And maybe even a couple of distortion guns, because distortion guns mixed with laser repeaters and cannons are a perfect combo, a great combo for taking down bigger ships. Next, we have the ballista, which is a ground vehicle with a certain frame that will be used through several different for several different vehicles, but the ballista's frame utilizes several large missiles. I think these are a couple of size 9 missiles, I believe. Actually, I'll tell you what, let's open up a second Robert Space Industry and just have a little look at the, actually, not that. I was going to go into what was called the Matrix Web of Lies, but this page actually seems to be a little bit better. Let's have a little look down at the ballista. Actually, whilst we're here, let's have a look at the arrow first. See, the arrow has got, you can see, a couple of size 3, which are gimbaled down to size 1s, but it looks like you can actually put on size 3 fixed. That one's gimbaled down to size 2. Opens. Let's say repeater, attrition. But the top one can't be. So it looks like you can gimbal them down to size 2, and 2 of them you can fix. But let's see what we've got for the ballista. I want to have a little look at the ballista. The ballista has size 7, so it's got 2 size 7 missiles, 8 size 5 missiles, and a couple of size 2 Scorpion ballistic Gatlings. Like I said, these are size 2, that will run out quite quickly. But the ballista, as you can see, is more or less heavily on the missiles, with 2 size 7s that can easily take out very large ships, such as like hammerheads, if you manage to get a couple of hits in. The next ship is the Carrack, and now this is a big ship. This is, I would consider this the MVP of Anvil Aerospace. It's a flagship, and basically this is, as I said, an exploration ship. It has a cartography deck on side. It's got a hangar up at the top here where we can store in the Pisces. The Pisces is actually supposed to be a snub ship that works in conjunction with this ship. Let me just check something. Yeah, the Pisces is supposed to work in conjunction with this ship as a lead ship. It has a vehicle bay on the side. It's got a medical bay with a tier 2 medical bed. And I think you can actually respawn on that bed. It's got a captain's, basically the pilot's cockpit. It's got like a captain stand as well as a pilot stand, a couple of remote gunners. So this has got quite a few remote guns on here, as well as some manual guns on either side here and here. This is a beast of a ship. It is not cheap, but it will be used for very deep space exploration later on. And with the cartography deck, you'll be able to use it to scan the deeper depths of space when that becomes available. The Centurion has the same base chassis as the ballista, but instead it has several sides for guns, which you can use to do some awesome air damage defense. So this one will be more or less for close-ups to actually take out pilots or take out ships that are coming in overhead, whilst that one can actually take out ships at a distance, as long as they don't do something stupid like fire a flare or anything when they see it. The Crucible. This is a concept ship that hasn't actually been put into play yet. It is still currently being working on, but the Crucible is used as a heavy repair ship, as you can see here, heavy repair. It's designed to basically fix up. Well, when you get your old derelicts and you've been in like a heavy firefight, you'll be able to fix up your ship as good as new. Probably not as good as stations, but at least it can get them flyable again and also do a decent patch-up job and maybe get the hit points back up. This will be a unique type of bridge in the fact that it will rotate around so that it can see the ships from different point of views, although I'm not quite sure how that works. I have seen the grey box of these, and basically this entire disc will spin like a disc so that the people that are sitting down will be able to access certain things at different points when they need to. There should be some claw arms and maybe some drones that will be used to actually repair the ships that are in its bay. But yeah, this is another favourite for when that comes out. I'm sure a lot of people will be going on for that. Now, next up, we have the Hornets class. There are quite a few of these Hornets: the F7C Hornet, Hornet Wildfire, Super Hornet, Hornet Tracker, and Hornet Ghost. And I was thinking that's even another Hornet. Is that a Hornet? I should know that's different. That's Gladius. But yeah, each one of these got their own different unique roles. They're pretty much the same base model, but for different things they can use. One of them is, this one I said is just a medium fighter, so shooty, wild fighter. I don't know, I can't really tell which one's a tribute to an icon. These are pretty much identical, but they will change over a little bit each time. The only one that I know that is a little bit different is the Super Hornet, the Hornet Ghost, which is as it says up here, stealth fighter. But most of these, I think this one here looks like it's this one here, the Hornet Tracker, looks like it's gotten rid of its top mount turret in favour of fuel pods to actually go a little bit further. That's the idea of Pathfinder. It's like a long distance ship, so they can actually fly the distance. This one here, as you can see, it's got another turret up the top. That's got a turret, and that has replaced the, doesn't have a turret, but yeah, we'll see what each one of these are doing inside. Maybe I should have a little bit more of an in-depth view about these. I don't really use these. I did once have the Heartseeker, was a variation of the Super Hornet, but it was basically just a paint job. It had about 6 gun turrets on there. Sorry, 6 guns, which I can replace to size. I can also put them all down to like size 1 gimbaled, but 6 stunt. But they were very, what was it? They would run out very quickly, so you basically just got a few seconds of sustained fire before you have to use before they overheat, and you have to wait for them to cool down. Next is the Gladiator, another ship I haven't really tried, but hopefully we'll have a good old looking at. As it's this class as a bomber, it'll probably have more missiles in there rather than guns in there. The Hawk. Now the Hawk is a bounty hunter ship. Right at the back here, there's a little container that you can people can actually get when you sorry, I don't know why I'm stuttering. I do apologise about the stutter. But yeah, with the Hawk, it has a little containment cell at the back that you can put any of your captured victims here that you want to take over to Chrysler or the new prison facilities for whenever you go out bounty hunting. So this will allow you to find, take down, capture, and transport bounties to their designated location where they need to go. The Hurricane. This is both one of my favourite and one of my most hated ships. I love flying this ship. This is an awesome ship to fly. It is a beast on the battlefield. I hate having to fight this ship because it is a sponge. It is a bullet sponge. It is a tank for a heavy fighter. Well, it is a heavy fighter after all. I always have problems trying to take one of these down whenever I'm fighting these as a PvE enemy. But whenever I'm flying these, it only has 2 front weapons, but as they're size 4, they can do a fair bit of decent damage. Size 4's fixed. However, the real damage comes in when you get someone in to get an extra person in this top-mounted turret, because this ship is fast, it's maneuverable, it's heavily armed, and if you've got someone in this turret, it does a heck of a lot of damage with firepower. So yeah, if you get someone in this turret whilst you fly and you are capable of flying, then you're in good hands. That is a damn fine ship to fly. The Legionnaire, another concept ship. This ship is going to also introduce the concept of hacking. The idea is that you will use this ship to board other ships through maybe docking ports. What would happen is you would hack the other ship as you approach it to open up its docking port. Then you extend the nose out to connect onto said docking port. And once you've attached yourself to the ship, you can then board it through the actual docking collars. And therefore you will be going into first-person FPS ship combat, and we're all looking forward to this. So this ship brings a promise that boarding is going to be a thing, and a lot of people are looking forward to boarding. However, certain directions that are in the game at the moment, certain ways certain things are going, looks like they're trying to go away from boarding actions, which we don't want. We want more progress towards boarding actions. We want people to be able to want to board rather than to blow up or destroy another ship. And hopefully with this ship coming in, there will be a lot more progress towards trying to force people to board other people's ships rather than just blowing them up. The Liberator, another concept ship that is in concept. This is what's known as a pocket carrier. It has a few spaces on top and a few spaces inside where you can store, you can put on land other ships, small ships, medium fighters, heavy fighters. And as you can see, that's a ballista just rolling into the back here. This is the long distance ship. So if you've got like a small crew of people or a small fleet of people that you want to take from A to B. So when Pyro comes into play, you will be able to get like a whole team of people from one end of Stanton to the other end on Pyro, and then just launch mayhem if that sort of thing you want to do. Or this can be a mobilized operational platform. So if you're doing a mining operation, you might be able to sit on there an expanse, a prospector, and still have space left to store in all the ores and refineries. For all the ores that you need to unload in here. So yeah, you can have a couple of fighters in there as well. So if you've got like a prospector, an expanse to mine ore, refine it, and a couple of fighters in there to help yourself protect from other people or other pirates trying to invade your operation, this will be a great mobile platform to help to do that. Or if you want to go for salvaging, you can probably fit a vulture on the top, and again another couple of ships for defense, and then store all the scrap that you get from the vulture while salvaging in here. Then yeah, this is either a transport vehicle on operational platform you choose. The Spartan. Another one that's designed on that ballistic platform. The Spartan is a troop transport carrier. It is one of the first vehicles that I got when I was doing my upgrade project, when it was an LTI. Is this still an LTI? Let me just have a little look. Can we still get this as an LTI? No, it's no longer an LTI. It's now it's 120 months. That's a shame, because when this came out last year, this was an LTI, and I bought one up just so that I can use it as an LTI token and upgraded it. But again, this is at the moment is basically a troop transport vehicle. So if you want to get your troops into any territory, you land a distance away, and then you can you can funnel everyone into this vehicle. There's some armory spaces, some places to store weapons, some places to store items, as well as shipping little inventory as well. The gun turrets up to the top, again, are ballistics. Unfortunately, we all know there's problems with ballistics, is that they're very limited in ammo. But as it is a ground wheeled vehicle, it will get you in under these guns. So these guns that will shoot either hovercrafts or spaceships will not be able to target wheeled vehicles such as like the Spartan. So this will be able to get in under gun turrets. And the last couple that we got, the Terrapin. Now this is a data collection, or as it says up here, an exploration. There is a nice large satellite dish. This is basically a turtle. Well, I wouldn't say turtle, a fast turtle. It is designed to have lots of armor, but hardly any weapons. See, these are two distort cannons that you've got on the front here that won't do hardly any damage. And the idea is that you'll be so put off trying to destroy this thing that you realise it's not actually worth it and just let it go. But this thing here will be used to scan the depths of space. You might even be able to scan other installations. It's a scanning ship, and then as it says up here, an exploration ship. You'll be able to travel far distances with it, but you would not really be able to use this thing in combat. This is an exploration ship and nothing more than that. The Valkyrie. This is a gunship stroke dropship. It has got lots of guns on their front. It's got the guns on the front, got guns on the sides, got guns on the back, got guns on the top, got guns on the bottom. This is a nice gunship, and lots of people like using it because of such. However, it also doubles as a dropship because it has a whole heck ton of jump seats inside the ship. As well as the bay at the top, at the back, which opens up, that can store some vehicles and people can pour out. So yeah, if you want to take this down into enemy territory, you'll open up the side doors, you'll use the side guns to like mow down any infantry that's outside, whilst letting loose your complement of troops onto the battlefield. And then we are back to the Arrow. Okay, so let's just have a little watch. What we've got here was 10 years. Let's just have a little watch of the Weekly's guide before we go into the actual events.
No, it's all wrong. Well, the RSI Galaxy prototype didn't show, and now the piece is a mess. Well, figure out how to punch this up while I go prep the Anvil segment. Oh, come on, Jimmy, you're supposed to be good at this.
Poor Jimmy. How it all thrust upon him. I still think Jimmy's actually a girl and is really secretly in love with this guy.
Pick yourself up, mate. No time to feel sorry for you.
Jack.
Hello? Oh my god! Oh my god, this one is crazy! He's poking him with this.
Still alive! Oh, there's one of those new Anvil C8R ambulance snubs I've heard about.
Oh, hey Jimmy. Hey. Oh, you've been watching these videos, right? Oh, this one's crazy. Oh, seriously? Oh, it's great stuff. Jax has been beaming it from Pyro.
What? Well, we'll have you back out there, patched up and saving lives as soon as we possibly can. If I can work out how to use this built-in med bed.
Jimmy? Where did he go?
Jimmy! Cool. Okay, so let's get into the actual show. I think the rest is all just like standard. Purchase this, purchase that. All right, let's have a little look at what we've got. Now, I have already rented a couple of these, but that's before the rental system kind of went down. It kind of went halfway through. So I think I've got most of these, but oh yeah, just to let you know, I have actually kicked off the claim procedure for the Anvil Carrot. So we'll take off from here with the Anvil Carrot, as I can actually get some frame rates going here. Okay, so let me see what we've got. We've got Gladiator, Arrow, Carrot, Hurricane. Yeah, well, you can see what we've got there. The F8 Lightning, Valkyrie Spartan, and a couple here. So we'll have a little look around all of these. And what we've got down here, Crucible, Liberator, and Legionnaire. So let's have a look at this. So this is the Terrapin. As I said, this basically was the exploration ship, and I do like that little seat that you got down there. I mean, it gives it a very. This makes me feel of like Star Wars. See, does that not look like Star Wars? Yeah, using this support station is supposed to access the radar up at the top. We'll have a little look at this ship when we get round to it. So I'm sure I've got that ship. Oh yeah, and this one was the Gladius, I think. Gladius, the Gladiator. Anvil Gladiator. Let's see, it's got quite a few missiles, nice weapons. I never really got into flying these ships. As more of an industrial person myself. As we can see over here are the new medical Pisces. Looking good. Got a little look inside here. What have we got here? Little medical bed, tier 1 medical bed. That's the digital assistant monitor. At least we've got a single jump seat here and the main pilot seat. We will take this one out for a run. I do actually have this, don't I? I'm sure I got this one. Oh, now I've got two. Over here we have the Hawk. This is a bounty hunter capture prisoner transport, and we have the capture device here. Open the exterior. So basically you get someone to enter the prison seat here. I wonder if I... They get pulled in, and then they're captured. Now, how do I get out of this? it's stuck. I think I just broke the game. Oh, bollocks. Always fun. That's very good when it's live, when everything just doesn't want to work. Oh, fiddle. Yay! Just crashed the game there a sec. Sorry about this. Looks like we've actually just crashed the game again. Yay. At least now you know how that's a problem with live streaming. I think this one might be a very short version, but oh, there we go. Submit. Let's close that anyway. Okay, game. Sorry about that. I didn't. Well, it was getting a very. When I came on earlier, it was very smooth as I was trying to get everything into place. But I guess as more and more people are coming in, the servers are getting a little bit unstable, as we got very low frame rates back then. But hey ho. And now I've lost my mouse cursor. Let's put that back in. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I pretty know most of the ships in the entire verse, back to front, but those those ones that are mainly combat focused, I don't know too well the insides and outs of them, because I generally don't really focus on combat much. I'm not really a combat type person. I want to try and do other things to like make money, whether it be like cargo running, mining, industrial, salvaging. I think salvaging looks very promising when that comes out. And the very top tier that I'm looking forward to, the one that I'm looking forward to the most, is passenger mechanics. I think passenger mechanics is going to be extremely lucrative. I mean, like take the 890 jump at the moment. The 890 jump takes a heck of a lot to actually just maintain. That's an expensive ship to maintain. On top of that, you're going to need a lot of staff to pay. So just to actually get that to run one single mission, that mission has got to pay out an awful lot just for you to be able to break even on that. But yeah, at the moment, the way to make money at the moment is actually combat missions. So not necessarily PvE bounty hunting missions, so such as ERTs, VHRTs, and such. But where the money is at the moment is service beacons, if you can actually get them. That's why as soon as they come up, they're gone, just like that. So if you can find yourself a nice empty server, you'll probably find you'll be a little bit more in luck with service beacons. And why can't we get in? Please don't tell me that we've got an infinite loading screen here. I think that we've got an infinite whoa. Music's gone and loading is going to a crawl. That sometimes means we're about to get in. Are we going to get in? Oh, no, music's still there. Trying to cut out. Go on, get in, no. I honestly thought that it was going to go in for a sec there. But no, this looks like this might be an infinite loading screen. It's not really infinite. It will time out eventually. Okay, let's try and see if we can get this fixed. Okay, so that's a problem with the infinite loading screens, is just that it doesn't ever want to go in, and if that's the case, there is actually a fix to try and get it. Well, my little workaround, it works most of the time, and that is just simply play around in play around in Arena Commander. Just one round in Arena Commander. Let's see. Multiplayer, Vandal Swarm. What have we got here? Back, okay.
Space Industries. Enjoy the work. System check.
Okay, that should be long enough. Okay, that should be long enough. There we go. Truly Restless Soul. Alt F4 and then launch the game again. This has fixed the infinite loading screen for me a few times during the IAE. Yeah, so the thing is, we can sometimes get the IAE. Let's just see if this actually works. But sometimes the IAE happens when you are located in a place you're not supposed to be located, or it doesn't like inside the verse. And when that happens, sometimes logging off or quitting the game and coming back in doesn't always actually fix the problem. But when you go into Arena Commander, it basically takes you out of the verse and puts you into another location. There we go, music's gone. I can see that here that as the music's gone, we should be going in any second now. Any second now. Any second. Normally when you hear the music go, that normally means that, yeah, it's now pushed you in and it's good. So yeah, so basically going into Arena Commander takes you out of the verse and then puts you back into the verse. And I'm at Lawville. Why am I at Lawville? Because I got taken out of the verse and put, oh, for fuck's sake. So well, sorry. Well, at least I did manage to get a few ships, and they should mostly be here, except for the Anvil Carrot that I wanted to get is all the way over at the other site, all the way over at New Babbage. Oh, bollocks. Oh well, the fun stuff that we go through. Let's get rid of it. F12. My favourite key, F12. Let's see, what did you say? Oh. Is it any second yet? Yay! Go on. I did click that, didn't I? There we go. The thing is, Lawville is my main what is the point? Respawn location. So therefore all the ships will be here. But I requested the Carrack to be reclaimed over at New Babbage, so damn. Tell you what, let's try and see if we can fly to New Babbage, get a ship over there. Yeah, let's fly to New Babbage and see if we can get the Anvil Carrack and then take that to Cruel 1. And see if we can put the Pisces inside the Anvil Carrack. There we go. Oh, run! Run! Ah, you bastard! Damn! I swear those doors are programmed to close just as I'm actually getting to the door. I swear they're just programmed to get there. But hey ho, I should be in my standard.
Do not block doors.
Yeah, I'm moving away. Talk about rubbing the salt into the wound, as you can hear it. Do not block doors. Yeah, I got it. I got you.
Now arriving from Tisa Spaceport. Stand by and let passengers disembark before
bollocks.
boarding.
That's right, throw my phone all over the place. CR8 yet. Yes, it looks pretty amazing actually. I'm actually thinking of upgrading my Pisces to that. I'm wondering if I can upgrade it and get the blue paint job, because that looks damn well awesome. I really do like the look inside there. It is nice and sweet.
Next stop, Tisa Spaceport.
I think it's only a tier. Can never get the side. So tier 3 is tier 3 the lowest, or is tier 1 the lowest? I can never remember which way around it is. But I think that it's definitely like the lowest. So it should just only be able to do healing. Unfortunately, it won't be allowed to respawn in there. But yeah, it looks really quite nice. Did rent it, but let's see if we can take the rental out there.
Now arriving, Tisa Spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train. reserves the right to search travelers at any time. Review the latest person log before entry.
Right, so let's see what ships that we've got.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Right, the Pisces Rescue, Carrack, the Hawk, Hurricane, Terrapin.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Oh, it's basically just the Pisces. So let's take the Pisces over there.
Please visit us again.
And that's stored at New Barrage.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Okay, so let's say what we're going to do is basically going to take the Pisces to New Babbage, going to pull out the Carrack, take the Carrack to Cruel 1, and then let's see if we can up. Let's see if we can. Oh, so where is it? Hangar 9. Get the Pisces into the Carrack. Oh, we still have to have a proper look around the hall. I think we've gotten most of what we need anyway. There it is. We've got just 2 lasers on the front and just a missile under the wing. It doesn't look like it's got a second laser under the wing, so I guess that it's losing the 2 second lasers. We'll have a look around the ship when we're in quantum travel. And launch! That is a nice view. Sorry, so I just got to like take in the views at the moment. Sorry, just wanted to have a little look at the view out the back. You just got to take. Sometimes you just got to take in the moment. Okay, so let's get us to a new Babbage. What are you doing looking down there? What's that? Oh yeah, you got flashing lights at the front. Oh, nice. You can blood blue paints on its own and works on all variations of the C8. Nice. I wasn't too sure about that because I was wondering if the paint job would actually work because it is a base model variant of the C8, if you know what I mean. But yeah, see, the Pisces CR8 is still a Pisces. So I was just wondering if the paint job would work on all types, no matter if it's just a C8 or if it's a standard. That's yeah. I do like the look of that C8 because when I was looking at the prices, whilst we're waiting for that to come through, it showed the prices that we had here when this loads up. If we have a look into here, we got the prices here. You've got the Explore, and where is it? Down here. The CR8 Pisces plus code blue paint, £61, £61, or standalone CR8 Pisces, £61. So, is this only like? I'm just kind of curious. Is that why would I want to get this one when this one is exactly the same price? They're both war bonds. What else you got here? Got £16 of different. Yeah, you can get the Pisces Kobu paint with for just like £5. That responder paint looks nice. Heartbeat, night brake paint. You're able to put the blue onto your CX8. Cool. Yeah, I was actually kind of curious if you would actually be able to use these paints, but as I said, it is a standard Pisces model, so I can't see why not. That's a good test. Oh yeah, if I was to do the upgrade, because basically I was having a look at trying to upgrade my Pisces to this. If I do a ship upgrade, it's going to upgrade the Pisces to the Pisces. Yeah, like I said, if I did that upgrade, I'm just upgrading my standard Pisces to the medical Pisces for only £15. But I don't think I'll get the paint if I did that. Oh. Hey, yahoo. Alright, let's have a little look around this baby here. What have we got? So, computer, radar. So, can we actually access these components yet? Doesn't look like it. But as you say, we've got like the medical bed here. Can I actually, if I lie down, will I actually Well, oh look, I'm at 35% water. So yeah, this is a good way of getting yourself a nice drink, nice healthy drink and food, all up. Yeah, regeneration. You can't, yeah, I didn't think that it would support regeneration. Oh, it actually sounds like we're coming up close to new baggage. At least you'll be able to access some base drugs and also repair yourself. Just get back in here before I get thrown out of the ship.
Quantity is at 50%.
To God, I thought we were supposed to be there. Oh, there we go. There are some free goodies in the cabinet on the opposite side of the bed. Okay, I just wait until we stop because... Oh, I'm being interdicted! I am being interdicted!
Emergency stop.
Okay, now we can test this thing out in combat. I think. Go on! Where's my assailants? Oh, I was so hoping to get interdicted there.
Quantum drive is now off.
Okay, right, let's take that off and have a little look at what we've got in here. And the cabinet. Ooh, yeah, we've got some water. I think detox pens. Basically, if you ever find yourself doing some high G's, and when you wake and when you come out of those high G's, you found everything all distorted and sounds very weird. Taking one of these really cures that. What is the? I don't really try anything else apart from these and the red ones. I wonder if we might get fined for having these on that ship, because there are some places that you'll go that having some of these are considered, well, drugs, and as they're drugs, yeah, they're contrabands. Come on, we're going to grab it. Why has it all of a sudden become magnetic? What exactly are these? Are we having a 30k? Looks like we got a 30k, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. 30k. Wow. Oh, we're having fun here today. So we've had an infinite loading screen and we've had a 30k. Yay. You got to log out and log back in again, because of 30k's it can cause problems. Come on, if I can press the right blinking buttons. I wonder if me opening up that medical cabinet caused the 30k. Right. I really want to get to that Anvil Carrack. So, where will we load up today? Over New Babbage, in New Babbage beds at Lawville, or at Cruel 1? Place your bets. I'm guessing we'll probably be right back at Lawville. Hey! Damn. Yeah. Rip game. But I am not going to. I'm not going to finish this stream until I have given a tour of the Anvil Carrack. I do actually like that ship as an exploration ship, and I want to try and at least park the Pisces in its hangar bay. Oh, we are back at Lawville. Yay. Go Lawville. Meh. Go. Click, 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 click. Please don't tell me this. Oh, there we go. Okay, if the train door closes on me just as I'm getting to it, then we know this is definitely programmed to close just as I am about to arrive at it.
Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry lines.
Oy. Ah, it's not even here yet.
Be considerate to your fellow travelers.
Okay, cool.
Do not lock doors. Now arriving from TISA Spaceport. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding. Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.
I am going to need a suit, but I'll put on a spacesuit later when I'm going to need it.
Next stop, TISA Spaceport. Arriving, TISA Spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train. Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching. Dynamics is committed to the safety and prosperity of all.
Welcome. to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Goodbye.
Thought someone pushed me for a sec.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Pisces rescue.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been... Please visit...
Okay, here we go. Take 2. Let's see if we can get it this time. Might as well just click.
You are clear to launch.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
Thank you. And please visit again.
It's a nice, fast little ship. Actually. Okay, I was just checking if we actually still got quantum fuel. Because it looks like we took down half of it just trying to get to Microsec earlier.
Is now on.
Okay, right. Take 2. Let's have a little look around here. So we was having a little look inside these cabinets here. Okay, so there's the red medical medipens, some food, some drink. Place that up here. This place needs a toilet. It has that sort of like vibe, the white vibe that says that there should be a toilet around here. Well, that is waste disposal, so excuse me a sec. Guess this is the decontamination area. I've spent quite a lot of time in hospitals. I used to work in a few hospitals, and it certainly does give me extra vibe, that sort of vibe. Patient storage. Is it to store patients, and it seems to go back out. And this is crew storage. Okay, well at least it's It doesn't really seem to want to work properly, but at least it's got storage for the crew and storage for the patient. Some oxygen tanks there. Some gouges, syringes, ghouls, geeses, gloves, and needles. All the different types of components that we got. The cockpit could be lit up a little bit more, but I don't know if it kind of wants to be in the darkness like that. Oh, but we've got some DOS screen prompts. Maybe I should try and see if I can record this and see if I can figure out what that program actually does. Export symbol, go-to statements. Don't do go-to statements. What is it with all the go-to statements? It's an old programming joke. Basically, if you have go-to statements inside your program, it's a sloppy program. But I use go-to statements all the time when programming. Okay.
Quantum fuel is at 75%.
So 13. Whilst we're having a wait for that, let's have a little look over. Yeah, so we can get that. What else do we actually have that's going at the moment that we can actually have a look at? Let's have a little look at all the variants that's going on at the moment. So we've got the standard Aurora, Mustang, Dragonfly X1. Can't wait till the X1 comes out, because so I've got, as you can see, I've got the 400i, and the X1 is supposed to be able to fit in its little garage. So I am kind of interested in waiting for the X1 to come out. I think that would be cool to have that paired up with the 400i. Cutter XA5. We can spot anything from so not Anvil. Is it Anvil? Yeah, it is Anvil today, isn't it? Or yeah, Anvil or Aegis. Anvil. Yeah, so we've got the Pisces here. Arrow's a decent ship. It would be nice if the glaive is on that. Hold on a sec, let's just double check. Should be coming up any second now. There we go. Got a nice loadout here.
Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now off.
I saw it over there. Or is it over there? I think that might be it over there. Trying to look for the central tower. There it is. There's the central tower, and it's either facing away or towards it. So there it is over there.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay. They.
Be sure to explore all New Babbage has to offer.
It's
Whether it's
very
the latest
choppy on
in
the frame rates
cutting-edge
today.
technology, or the
Welcome
beauty of our
to the
award-winning
ASOC
gardens.
Vehicle Retrieval
This
System.
city of tomorrow has a lot going on today.
Okay, hopefully we'll
Vehicle
get the
selected.
carrots done now.
Stand by. Welcome to the
From
ASOC
all of us at
Vehicle Retrieval
Microtech,
System.
welcome to the New Babbage Interstellar Spaceport.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following
Please
location.
visit us again.
Microtech, the Empire's age of cutting-edge technology, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
Okay, so this is the Karak, the exploration ship for the Anvil Aerospace. As you can see, it is a nice beefy big ship. So it's got some docking ports over there, some manned gun turrets over here. These pods here, they're supposed to be modular, but at the moment they are cargo containers and can hold quite a fair amount of far amount of cargo at the moment. So you should have another couple of gun turrets up on top there. Just doing a quick walk round. Another gun turret up there. Right. Now I can just figure out where the button is. Button, where's the button? Where was this side? I think it's the other side. Where's the button? It's always a fun thing to do, is try and see if you can find the button. Oh, is that it? There we go. And just for size comparison. Okay, this is a small vehicle bay, so you can put in a couple of vehicles here. There is a nice little flap here, so you can use that to try and defend yourself if there are people trying to board you from here. Or just take off into space first. Deck. Okay, we're gonna just store some items in here for the moment. So store that and store that just for when we're going out later. Why is there a person walking down there? curious. Gee. Did I just kill him? Did I just no, he's still alive. Oh, although he keeps on one, or is he stuck to the bottom of my landing gear? Ouch. Yeah. I had no idea. I was half expecting himself to get crime stat for that or something, but I didn't expect him to just like be stuck. I'm wondering if he's still actually there. I can just imagine when I land at Crew L1 that he's just going to be like dropping out from underneath me. Yeah. But why would anyone want to be walking just idly around a landing pad for something that's so massive like this? You would want to get the flip out of Dodge as quickly as possible, especially when those rockets take off. Right, okay, let's see if we can get to Crew L1. Gain a little bit more height. There we go. Okay, and it's frozen. Come on, lag. I know you want to do it. Go on. Bring up the FPS. Go on. Well, we're in slideshow territory right now. We did even get out. Well, at least we got some frame rates back. Spoke too soon. We've lost our frame rates again. Oh, there we go. Well, enjoy the slideshow whilst we can. I think as we get further away from Microtech, it should start getting a little bit easier. God damn these. It's not normally this bad actually, but I'm guessing it's because we've got a lot of people on the server. So how many people we've got here under? Not saying. Normally it says how many people are on the server, but it doesn't actually say at the moment. But I'm guessing everyone's all down at Microtech at the moment. Right, let's get out of the seat. I'm just going to change into my spacesuit just in case I go into any sort of bad areas. Okay, looks like we've got our frame rates back. So let's do a little bit of a tour of the ship. So this is the cockpit or bridge is actually above us over up here. We've got a little armory here. We open this up, we should have some armored weapons. We can't actually use, but that actually looks like an enclosure for armor rather than weapons. But yeah, I think this will allow the pilot to grab hold of some guns. Got some components in here for access point. To access, I think that those are just like blade servers. So blade servers, once they come into action, will allow you to do various different tasks better, such as like AI control gun turrets, which will be good. So the remote control turrets will probably allow for AI control turrets. Manuals will still have to be controlled by people though. Upper bridge. This is the upper bridge segment. So you've got like the this is the command station. So when you're captaining the ship, the captain will do here. Let's go here. You do have some slight control over the ship from here, but the pilot will still have superior control than the commander. You've got remote current turrets here. This seat here is a gunner seat, as well as this over here, or the support seat. This is access to the radar. This ship, as I said, has an astrometrics. It's astrometrics, isn't it? Yeah, astrometrics room. Which I will show you a little bit later, but we will carry on downstairs. What have we got here? Oh yeah, these are escape pods, either side escape pods. Might as well have a look at this area up here whilst we're up here. So what we've got here, this is engineering control. So basically you should be able to replicate and repair items inside here. So you basically put your components in here and you should be able to repair them as long as you've got the relevant minerals and such. I don't think there's anything else in here. So this is the repair bay. This I believe is drones. So you should have access to drone operations. I think the drones come in and slide and deploy out there. They will be removed. They will come out here so you can repair them if needed. put back into the slot for deployment, and then you can use these drone seats to pilot any drone. Now, can I get back out here? Yes. This is the hangar access, so you can open the hangar door from here. See? Out into the verse. And you can see you've got some gun turrets up there. Let's just close that a sec. Access to a server ladder. This gets you into the hangar bay. What we've got down here. So these are the side starboard manual turret here. And engineering. You've got upper and lower engineering. We'll go down to lower engineering in a sec. But don't we have access to this? There we go. Access like some of the components here. And as you may have, and the more observant of you have noticed, that component was far bigger than the actual component repair bay from earlier. It's going to be an absolute bastard trying to take it through the ship to actually get to the repair bay. But hey ho, that's a problem for the engineer. Okay, let's go down here. Access to more components. And the fuel tank. Don't think you can go any further than this here, so we will need to go back upstairs. So open these doors to get access to more components and also the fuel tank. Analyze that this is a dead end. Oh yeah, over here you've got the port turret. See over there. And the other side of the hangar here. I'm going to try to avoid the main lift whilst in quantum because there have been some problems where using the main lift in quantum causes problems. But these side lifts should be absolutely fine. More components here. Okay, no, that's just some storage. I mean, you can put in like little delivery cargo boxes here, or by the looks of it, it looks like you can just put in standard cargo boxes, but I'm sure they'll come up with some other use at a later point. Oh, radar. Okay, so that will be radar when that comes in. Okay, so let's see what we've got out here. Here is the captain's desk, captain's quarters. Got the captain's bed and toilet. As we're all vampires here in this universe, nothing in the mirrors. Although the mirrors don't always reflect everything as proper. But yeah, so you've got your toilet and shower for the captain, little medical bed box there. No reflection as we're all vampires. Little wardrobe here. Okay, cool. So that's the bridge. What else have we got down here? So we have got crew mess, I think it's called. So crew quarters. Got some cupboards over here, I believe. Basically, later on in the game, when the cupboards actually start working, you'll be able to fully equip yourself with all armor or spacesuits and such, and then store it in here. So that will contain one full suit. And when you use it, it will swap what you're wearing with what's in the cupboards. So each one of these storage suits is going to be a single, unique setup that you've programmed into it or set up in there. Okay, so we've got a few more beds. I wonder, I think these beds also double as a life, as an escape pod. I'm not too sure with these ones. Pardon me, not too sure with these ones. Again, invisible inside the mirrors because we have no reflections as we're all vampires. If we open doors, and those are still closed. So yeah. Oh wait, no, there. Okay, right. Let's think. Yeah. Mirrors are weird here in the universe. Mirrors don't actually reflect what's actually there. Cool, so that's the crew quarters. A little bit of racist pool. Actually, no, this isn't racist pool. I call it racist pool because on the because if you look on the pool table inside the 600i, they've removed all the colours and all the balls are white. So that's why I call it racist pool. But this isn't white. They're all just stay colourblind. And here's the toilet. I was wondering where the toilets were. Yeah, got some toilets here. Yeah. Yeah, so quantum. I think coming to an end. Okay, and this is the mess here. Kitchen table, food dispensers, microwave, oven, cabinets. These don't open, do they? No. Yeah, so this little mess for the crew. Oh, that's the bridge. And here underneath the hangar we have medical bay. Again, this area I guess is for sterilisation. Got a couple of tier 1 beds here, and in here the T2 beds. This bed I believe you can actually regenerate on. Let's just see. Well, you should be able. Yeah, regeneration. Yeah, you can set the Carrack. I'm not going to, because in the end of this we're going to blow up the Carrack, and I want my respawn set to be at crew L1. So in here you've got like the medical office. You keep. I guess you're going to be keeping a sort like a set supply of all your medical stuff and chemicals and so on forth here, or actually keep them over here in the actual storage room. I wonder how far medical gameplay is going to be. I mean, are you going to have to like research new diseases so that you can, before you can actually cure them? I think that would be interesting if it went like that. Okay. I think that's just a ladder access to go down to the lower levels. I'm not going to use this lift until we come out of quantum, because that causes problems whilst we're in quantum at the moment. So let's just go back to the bridge and see how far we got. So far what we've got left is astrometrics up at the top, as well as some cargo area downstairs. Not really that much. I think I've taken you through the majority of the stuff. But let's see what we've got left before. Go. Oh, it looks like we're about to come up to it anyway.
Quantum drive is now off.
Just going to move over to...
Quantum drive is now off.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Okay. Currently looking for pads icon. I can find them, it's just that they're always never where I think that they are. Perfect fit. Like a glove. Make sure this isn't going to cause problems. Okay, right, so let's have a quick look upstairs first, and then we'll go downstairs and out of the ship. As long as no one else there. Cartography, that was the word I was looking for. Cartography deck. So basically, this is the cartography deck, or astrometric as I sometimes like to call it. So basically, there's going to be several levels of astrometrics from looking out into the fair distance to scanning the solar systems to scanning the planets. I did actually do a video all about cartography. Well, let me rephrase that. I did do a video about all the different types of jobs of star systems, and one of them was cartography and astrometrics. So I definitely recommend trying that out. Jobs of Star Citizen. Basically, if a ship has a room dedicated to a particular purpose, like this room is dedicated to astrometrics and cartography, then that ship is good. It has bonuses to that level. All ships can do pretty much everything, but if it's got a room dedicated to that thing, then it has extra bonuses for that level. Now, also out here we do have, that's an escape pod. Do have an airlock that opens up into the outside world, so we have to be kind of careful around here. And kill ourselves. Oh dear. Okay, let's see if we can get to the medical bay before we die. It doesn't want to let me use it. $19, can't open up. Open up. Oh, that was a close one. I don't think that bed's actually going to do anything. That bed wasn't doing anything. Let's go on to this one. There we go. That's actually working now. Cool. Okay, now I feel better. You were useless. Actually, I don't think that's a medical bed at all. I think that's just a recovery bed. Didn't do anything. hope no one tries to fly into the top of that. So again, it's a pad 3.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been set. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Welcome vehicle selected to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered.
You are clear to launch.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
I think my other ship has just been put away. It's no longer there. Pad 3 it was.
Thank you, and please visit again.
That's not it. Yeah, this was the pad, it was here. It's just been either taken away or it is... oh well. Oh well, basically that would be it. Let's just do a quick little bit of hard running in the Pisces. And I think we'll call it a night. So where should we go? Daymar, Cillin. Let's do Cillin today. Do some hard running at Cillin.
Contact drive is now on. Landing gear raised. Quantum drive is now up.
Okay, so let's check out the maneuverability of this. Okay, let's see if we can crash this thing. close. And that's even closer. And that was too close. Okay, I think we will call that a day for the moment. This was a really decent day. If anything... why does everything go weird? Right, let's try that again. And of course we lost everything. Yay! Okay, so quick roundup. Today was November the 22nd, day 5 of the IAE Intergalactic Aerospace Expo of 2952 down here in 2022. Today was Anvil Aerospace. We had a look at the new Pisces Medic and also the Carrack, which was the MVP of here. There were quite a fair few different ships in here. Unfortunately, because of time constraints and because I was too busy playing around with the Carrack, we didn't really get much to have a look at all the others, but yeah, I'm not too fussed about those. Yeah, this was... so we've got quite a few different things that's going on here. I really do like the look of the Liberator. I do wish that I could get that. Maybe one day in the future, I'll be one of the ships that I'll be aiming for. I know a lot of people want to get the Crucible as a repair ship, and with its unique bridge design, that rotating bridge design. But yeah, it was pretty much quite a decent day here. What do we have for tomorrow? So tomorrow we will be looking at Argo Astronautics. Argo is more or less industry, as in oil works type. They're very orange, I do believe. Basically the backbone of several systems. So join us tomorrow to have a little look into our Argo Astronautics. I hope you've enjoyed watching this as much as I've done in creating this. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hopefully we're trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers. Maybe we'll get there eventually. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys out there.